Thanks to Eric Piazza and his staff, 17 young boys and 4 girls were saved this year and taken to the Rehabilitation Center where they received medical care and counseling and were finally free to laugh and play like normal children. They also received a basic education in a classroom setting to support their transition to school. Jojo and Manu, both 8 years old, and Ernest, who is 7, were rescued in the slum area of Tema, where they were living together in a wooden shack. They ran errands for drug addicts in exchange for bread in order to survive. The rescued children are united with their families, relatives, or foster parents once it is deemed to be a safe and stable environment. For children where this is not an option, they are placed in a shelter supported by Right to Be Free. The children are now enrolled in school where they will receive an education that will place them on a path to personal and economic independence. Where necessary, Right to Be Free supports the children's cost for school uniforms, books, and fees. Unfortunately, one young rescued boy named Senyo is not going to school. He fell while fishing and struck his chest on the wood seat of the boat. 3 years later, after his fall, he was rescued by Eric and was taken to the hospital for medical treatment.
In listening to the history and in examining him, what I find is that there is a bend in his spine. This bend, the spine is supposed to be like this, and his spine is bent this way. This bend comes with about 2 or 3 of his bones crushed. This bend is something that we call a gibbous. Now, what is happening then is there is compression on his spinal cord at that level. And so the function of the spinal cord from that level below is affected. And that is why his walking is affected, his control of his urine is affected, and his control of his feces is also affected.
Senyo undergoes further testing and the doctor says he will need spine reconstruction surgery. Right to Be Free hopes to raise funds for his back surgery, which will cost an estimated $23,000. Here are Senyo's 2 older brothers, Yao and Kafu, who, according to Senyo, are still working in servitude for a fisherman on Lake Volta. Eric tracked the boys down and hopes to raise funds to rescue them soon before anything happens to them. These are some of the children that were rescued this year. With your support, one day all trafficked children will be free and have an opportunity to go to school like never. Every child has the right to be free.
Kosi sikeleli Afrika malupakanisu dumorayo Israel mitanda zoyetu Kosi sikelela